At 22:30, we bring you every detail about the unfolding story of a man allegedly making chilling threats to the police and others over a repossessed car, raising important questions about public safety and resource allocation. Imagine this. On October 22, around 10:30 a.m., a 29-year-old Singaporean man named Vernon Xian called the Jurong Police Division's investigation branch call center. His complaint? He wanted police action on a report he had lodged, claiming that his car had been repossessed by a finance company and that he hadn't been able to retrieve his valuables from it. But what he said next would spark a swift and intense police response. Young allegedly threatened that he would take a knife and stab both the boss of the towing company that repossessed his car and the salesperson from the dealership that sold it to him. Police say that, shortly after, Young made the same threat in another call to a different police division, escalating the situation further. Both times, he claimed he would harm those he held responsible if action wasn't taken. Officers acted swiftly, locating Young along Upper Bukit Timah Road within 3 hours of the call. Interestingly, despite his threats, no weapons were found on him during the arrest. What do you think? Does this case reveal any gaps in how grievances are handled, or could it highlight something about our societal pressures? On October 23, Vernon Young was formally charged with 2 counts of communicating false threats involving harmful actions. Under Singapore's law, the consequences for such an offence are severe, with penalties including up to 7 years of imprisonment, a 50,000 Singapore dollar fine, or even both. But beyond the potential legal penalties, think about the impact of these threats on public resources and police response teams. Is there a more effective way to manage these situations? What are your views on the appropriate balance between responding to threats seriously and ensuring police resources aren't drained by false alarms? Leave a comment to share your perspective on how authorities should respond to cases like these. And don't forget, if you find our detailed, factual news coverage helpful, like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more stories that get you thinking. Question: do you think the current penalties for making false threats are effective deterrents, or should there be additional consequences?